Lou and Lisa are dynamic in a number of different ways. They're both leaders. They're people of integrity.
The two of them are very gracious people. They look to help others.
Their faith is really what's driving them. They've had some tough times.
Lisa and I have been married for 41 years. We just celebrated in August our 41st anniversary. We've had incredible moments in our marriage. We've also suffered through some tragedies. For me, my commitments really happened after losing our son, Louis. I just felt a real need to help people, and also there was a void in my own life. So my first commitment was I joined a group. I was on the board of a group called D.D. Hirsch, which is suicide prevention. And then I was very active with young parents that had lost children to suicide.
The reason I became a Dame of Malta is, one, my parents were in the order for years, so I saw the example of them. And when I was pregnant with my son, my husband and I actually went on a trip and volunteered at Lourdes with them. And I went into the baths with my son in utero, and so I always felt that was a really special thing. And then when he passed away, I remember that bringing me huge comfort, knowing that he had had that experience. Fast forward, after his death, we found out my second daughter had multiple sclerosis, and the very first thing I wanted to do was take her to Lourdes. And that was such an amazing experience. So then I really felt like I need to give back to some other family to feel the same way that they made my daughter and I feel. And so then I joined.
The loss of Louis and the diagnosis of Christina with MS really drew them closer to the faith and the church. And honestly, I'm so proud of everything they've done.
I think that they recognize that they have a mission from God and that they've been blessed in so many ways. So they try to share their gifts, both in terms of financially, but as well as being there for so many people, whether it's with multiple sclerosis, Catholic Brothers, Big Sisters, or homeless outreach, suicide prevention. They're there to help make a difference in the world.
I joined the Catholic Big Brothers board and did that for several years, but then really wanted to be a big brother. And so I had a commitment to a young 8 or 9-year-old, Eddie. He's been my little brother now for, I want to say, 12 or 13 years.
He's 21.
We went from going to the zoo to playing golf to now talking about staying in school and building a career. So that's been wonderful. We have an obligation as a community to make sure that we've identified areas where people who are in need are getting our help.
For me, it's so fulfilling. It's almost an obligation to give back because I had a really great life and I had great parents who gave me the gift of my faith, and I feel so lucky because other people don't get that.
When you look at our church, one of the key priorities is life. And when you look at Lou and Lisa and the engagement that they have in the different organizations, they all speak to some aspect of life. And Lou and Lisa have continued to devote themselves to enhancing and enriching the quality of life in many different ways.